Georgia Bulldogs. Bring those forwards. I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments.
It's a dart right down the middle. And the deep shot is caught for a big gain. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Now we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep in the very first play. And it's hauled in. What a catch. What a catch by the sophomore.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have
escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Looking to pass. It's Walters. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him, makes a heck of a play.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42.
Out out of the gun now on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the football. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
That massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. First down.
Looking for his big tight end.
Oh, what a grab!
They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Quick throw to the left. He's in for the score. Touchdown.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Looking downfield, it's Walters. Makes a quick catch. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And that catch is hauled in. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. The completion makes it second and short. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The downfield shot is caught, but receiver was out of bounds. Incomplete.
Well, it's an incomplete.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it again. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the grab.
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Here's the handoff. Fights through the tackler. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. They'll try to run this one in.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Second down, we're going to throw it. This time it's complete. They bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Back in motion now. Looking for a man. Defense is coming after him. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. The Dogs will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. The first play of this drive now is set up at the 34. Caught in the flat by the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Walters. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, and another incompletion. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And he takes it around the 20. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27.
And there's the handoff.
Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
He's past the marker and still going.
Looks like Georgia will have the first down. Through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Gets into space at the 50. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball at the 44.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense.
Looking to pass this time. Grabbed by the receiver. Finding some room at the 25. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Chris, this guy is having a career day, and we're only in the first half. 2 touchdowns. Here's a great conversion. This guy right now is playing in a zone.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
And he drops back in the gun.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long.
Breaks into the clear.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
3rd down after that running play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
That's reeled in. It's Singleton.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
He made it. 3 points on the board.
And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Keeping it on the ground here.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you've got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second and inches.
Second down play coming up. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. To the air, it's Walters. The ball is caught. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. It's 3rd down for the offense. Just as he releases the ball, it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, they're still down by 10.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side of that ball?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half.
pass on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. Across the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. They begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And looking to throw now on first down. A deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looking to throw. It's Walters. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already, and we're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, Georgia.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Back-to-back deep shots. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
Fire to the right side, complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here comes the handoff. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a short completion to the tight end. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass is intercepted. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. He's going to take off here. Crosses the 35. And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to the 44. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
To the air, it's Walters. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And this time it's complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing him the rock.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pass rush closing in. And they'll bring him down. The defense punctuating the 2nd quarter with a big play. Meta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Bulldogs will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter, cut in to this huge lead.
Dropping back, it's Walters. On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here?
And throwing again on 2nd and 10.
The sure hands. It's Gilbert. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man.
It's a deep shot to the right.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football. But throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Send the back in motion.
To throw, it's Walters. The receiver makes the catch.
The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field.
Quick throw to the right. It's caught. It's a fumble. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down.
And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw.
It's a quick grab. The ball is loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hand on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field.
A premium here on ball security.
The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down.
Looking to scramble. Deep throw across his body to the left. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. He made the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 40.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Back to throw. It's Walters.
He escapes the pocket.
That's caught. It's Gilbert. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. And he finds the running back in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Pressure is coming.
Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
The Dogs will line up to kick it away.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game.
Gets the first and still running.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
He makes the net at the 47-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking downfield, it's Walters.
He lets it rip. He finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield.
Tackle quickly, but a solid gain. Ball spotted at the 25 now. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Running out of time in the pocket.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. We've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed.
Deep shot toward the end zone.
The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side, and he throws his third interception of the day. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Looking to throw it on first down.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, the defense took the field. They mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain.
Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. The first play of the drive. They started at 28.
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today.
Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Chris, 1, 2, 3 is bad enough, but 4 interceptions in one game, they have no chance of winning this game if they continue to throw the ball into coverage.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side.
Got the first down and still motoring. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter.
As we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today.
And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Tailback takes the handoff again.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
He holds out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
They'll change the pre-snap look now. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw yet again. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Dogs. They are pouring it on now. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Looking to set up a screen pass here. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. To throw, it's Walters. Bringing pressure. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball. Almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Throws it to the right. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the 2nd half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
After the big loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and goal backed up. Oh, what a move. He's swarmed by the defense.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And they get the completion. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep them short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. offense comes back out onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Looking to make a big play downfield. Aggressive haul, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Dropping back, it's Walters. Grab down the middle, it's Larson. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
And there's the tight end. I've been waiting to see him make a play, and this defense has done such a good job of eliminating him from being a factor in the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead. He finally makes an appearance for his first catch.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Working clock with the ground game.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
The sure hands, it's Singleton. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down.
Turns it loose downfield.
And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The Dogs will line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
And they'll kick it away here. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to pass. It's Walters.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game.
Here's another interception. We're losing track. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Oh, he tosses it back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Here's the second down play.
Wants to throw it. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's looking deep down the middle. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing.